Hey, let me introduce you to a new tool by Zippo, the Emergency Fire Kit. And then let me tell you why it is one of my favorite survival tools and I never leave home without it in my pocket or in my survival bag. This Emergency Fire Kit has what you see right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tinder bundles inside an airtight packed container that's also waterproof, and it also has a flint striker. Let me tell you why this is so important and how it solves a big problem in survival. When you go out and you want to light a fire, what you need to do is get a tinder bundle, very, very fine fibers to start that fire, and then you also need a lighter. You take that lighter, you light that tinder bundle. The problem is that tinder bundle only has about 7 to 8 seconds to stay lit. It will go up fast, but then it will go out. So you have to gather everything you can and be very skilled on building a fire systematically to keep that fire going and get a flame that's very big and can keep you warm. Problem with that is not everybody is that skilled, but that's okay, because what Zippo did is they packed in one little pouch survival skill. Let me show you how this works. You simply open this little container right here and you have a flint striker. It's very easy to get a spark in this. Inside, you'll see these little tinder bundles, but they're not like your average tinder bundle. First of all, you've had them on you and you don't need to gather them. And they light for 5 minutes or more. Let me say that again. They light for 5 minutes or more because of their patented coating right around them. All you do is pull one out. I would take a little piece off like that. That's what has been the most success for me, and make sure that they're frayed on top a little bit. You take the striker, and it may take a few times to catch this up, but you'll go like that. I have a bit of practice, so it goes in one shot. I put this down right here, okay? Now, I want to be careful, and I want to clear the land a bit to make sure it stays up. I'm on wet ground right now, but that's okay with this bundle. I'm gonna take just some of the pine, whatever I see on the floor that's not that wet on the top layer, and I'm gonna just roll it around it so it gets a little bit drier, and this will actually start to light as well. Sprinkle a little more, and then build just a nest around this, and I wanna make sure as I do it, the whole entire thing goes up and gets some oxygen. So I'll just wait on it a little bit till it fully engulfs in flame. In the meantime, I'll look around for some sticks. I'll get some small ones, and I'm gonna build for you a fire in real time, and I'm gonna build it because this emergency fire kit gives me the ability to start this fire and not rush. This stuff's gonna dry out. I'm gonna then sprinkle it back over the top. I'm gonna build some sticks in here, very, very lightly. A little more kindling. See how that's gonna start to take flight there? But you'll even notice how fast this kindling goes up. Unlike your little fire that you have right in the middle there with the emergency fire kit. So, you don't have to be a Boy Scout, you don't have to be a survivalist, you don't even have to have dry wood. Add a little air in there just to make sure it keeps going. And then keep adding your sticks that you've gathered in any order you like. Going from the smallest sticks to the biggest sticks, always leaving a little air there in the middle for your emergency fire kit tinder to keep lighting. You'll want to know simple stuff like fire eats on its way up. So you want to keep stacking higher and higher all your little kindling. It's a bit windy out here, as you can see in the flame, But the reason it doesn't matter is because your emergency fire kit is still affording you a lot of time and won't go out. Build quicker, build higher. You can increase the size of your sticks. Now once the flame's hot in the center, you want to start building a little bit wider on the sides. This is really wet, so it's got to dry a bit. And you've built a successful fire, and the reason you've built it is simply because of the time the emergency fire kit gives you to build that fire. Now, I'm sure there was a timer on the screen. This is still not burned out inside there, and you have heat. So I suggest you carry this everywhere you go. You could teach your sons, your daughters, wives or husbands to light a fire, to light it effectively, to light it all with one tool. And remember, it's not just a match that goes into a fire. You have to have tinder, and you have to have tinder that can light for a long time. I believe this is the only product that packs both inside one little container. 5 fires at your fingertips. So get it right now, the emergency fire kit from Zippo, the masters of the flame.